Hey guys, this is Bloody Biscuits. I'm back, and welcome back to the Heart Gold Boss playthrough. I haven't updated in a while, but yeah, this is the will battle. There's really nothing to talk about this will battle, so I guess I'll explain why I haven't been updating that much. Alright, well, first off, I was going to go through the Elite Four with no healing items, like I usually do with, like, Crystal and what I did with Diamond on accident and Platinum. I was gonna go through the entire game, no healing items, blah blah, and well, my team is not the powerhouse that it used to be in Crystal. I've got Umbreon, which will pretty much take out Will. I've got at least Thunder Punch on. I had at least Thunder Punch on one of my Pokemon to take out a Gyarados, and I got as far as Bruno, but his Machamp was too bulky, it was too powerful, it would take out at least one of my Pokemon. And not just like Furry or anything, it would take out at least like one of my really important Pokemon that I would need to get through the last two members. So what I pretty much decided to do was go through the Elite Four, and with kind of like what Leroy and what other people are doing, just not use healing items in battle except for the champion, because my team is just it's not gonna withstand anything. I'm sorry, my team, it's not a powerhouse team. Alright, if it was a powerhouse team, I could get through this game easy, but I enjoy the underrated. Alright, there's a reason why I chose these Pokemon. People say that Fur, it sucks. Everybody's like, Fur, it's the worst thing in the world, you should take it out and replace it with like a Tyranitar or something. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know, every single Pokemon should get their own respect in some way. Alright, most Pokemon, alright, there are some Pokemon where they really don't deserve the respect. But I know there are some Pokemon that are good in their own respective ways. All right, so if you don't like Fur, deal with it. All right, that's your problem. It's not my problem. All right. So yeah, and Will wasn't really that difficult. I mean, well. You see, there is actually a pretty big difference between the challenges that I usually do, between the absolutely no healing items challenge and the no healing items in battle challenge. There's really a difference. I mean, you're really restricted in when you're not using any healing items, because I mean, you could use all the healing items that you want afterwards. Get all your Pokemon to the max health, max power points and whatever, I couldn't really do that, I was really restricted. If one of my Pokemon died, it was really gonna cripple me. If one of my Pokemon was even at half health, it might cripple me, because I might have to use it again in a later battle, and it might not be able to withstand a strong attack if it already has lost half its health. So I mean, it really is a challenge when you do not have any healing items. I mean, here you're free to do whatever the fuck you want. Seriously, you could practically do whatever you want as long as all your Pokemon don't die. That's easy. That's easy shit. All right? But I mean, when in the challenge where you don't use healing items, losing one Pokemon is like losing all your Pokemon. I mean, you can't go without it, alright? Here, you could lose one Pokemon and it wouldn't matter, alright? It's just a little setback. I mean, you're probably not even going to use it for any of the other Pokemon. So really, this challenge isn't as big as the other challenge, alright? I'm just going to put that out there. And I've already explained why I'm not doing it. And there's also another reason why I'm not doing that challenge. This game, at first, I was enjoying it. I was getting through it. I was like running off of the hype and all that shit, all that jizz and jazz and whatever. But it's just boring now. I will admit it that I am very, very bored going through the Elite Four. I mean, honestly, I just had to be like, you know what, fine, I'll just go through all of the Elite Four. I have finished all of the Elite Four, including the Champion Battle. Alright, I had to do it all at once, because if I just, like, sectioned it off, it was just gonna take forever, and I was never gonna be able to be motivated. I was hardly even motivated when I was playing the game, so, yeah. Really, this game is boring me. And the reason why it's boring me is because I know Johto and Kanto backwards and forwards. And me playing this game there's nothing different. I mean, there's honestly nothing different. If you guys haven't noticed, every single generation has something to do with the Kanto region. I mean, you can actually, every single generation, you can go back to the Kanto region, if you guys haven't noticed, alright? First generation, it was obviously the Kanto region. Second generation, after Johto, you could go back to Kanto. Third generation, they remade Fire Red Leaf Green, which means that you were playing in Kanto again. Here, they remade Gold Silver Crystal, which means that after you beat Johto, you go back to Kanto. I mean, honestly, you go back so many times. It's just, it gets boring after a while, and that's just a little bit of it. All right, I'm sorry if I had to rant through this video, but honestly, I'm giving you guys my honest opinion. This game is really boring me. All right. And I guess I'll see if I can get the rest of the ranting out in the next part when we go up against Koga. And you guys can check out the Pokemon stats and whatever, you know, if you want. I even have my meat shield. It's just there for Intimidate. That's the end of the segment, and I will see you guys next time.